Hey, what's going on, guys? Bob Mentality here. Real quick, I just want to talk about Twitter. There's been a lot of talk about this stock ever since Elon Musk announced that he had purchased 9% of the outstanding shares, and it has been a lot of fuss over the past few days. There's been a lot of people on both sides of it. Some people thinking it's going to just fade. Some looking for that next leg up. I want to give you my thoughts on it because I think this is going to be a nice play here heading into tomorrow and into Friday, maybe into early next week to the long side. So we had the initial news catalyst, upside move, consolidate just under these prior pre-market highs, break over them pre-market, squeeze everybody out. Then we saw some weakness yesterday into the close, gap down, opening, little supply was soaked, and we ripped to the upside, pulled back in just above 50, and now we're heading sideways. Something important to note, take a look at the SPY. Yesterday, we saw a straight down day on the SPY, right? Jump over to Twitter. And notice Twitter closed green. Yes, it sold off through the day, but it was very slow and controlled, and we held the green. Okay, jump back to SPY. SPY was red the entire day, with other beta names getting absolutely killed yesterday. Okay, let's look at like Apple, for example. Price action yesterday. Amazon red yesterday. AMD red yesterday. Tesla big red yesterday. All right, Microsoft red yesterday. So as you can see, Twitter bullishly diverged and closed green. Now, it did gap down small, okay, this morning, but if you look on the SPY, look how far the SPY gapped down. SPY got decimated on this open compared to the prior close. Look at how much Apple gapped down. Look how much Amazon gapped down. Look how much Tesla gapped down, okay? Microsoft gapped down, all right? AMD gapped down, right? What did Twitter do? Twitter, small gap down, held, and reclaimed the red to green and closed small red today. So above that $50 mark, which everyone's watching, okay? This is my perspective on it moving forward. Let me just draw this. Note the demand, let's just say $49.50. If you want to, you can use the $50 mark. So $49.50, bulls line in the sand. As long as we're above that or above 50, I think there's a high likelihood we could see 55 this week or early next week. Given the hold, and let me show you the flow on this name. Pull this up here. This is the flow we've had over the past 2 days. Let's see, bring this back. Here's the flow we had over the past 2 days, okay? And this is just the largest flow. There's other orders below this, but I wanted to stick to the ones over $100,000. And these are sweep orders, of course, so aggressive options orders that are hitting the ask on multiple exchanges. Check this out. This is for the 8th. We got the 56, over $500,000 worth of those sweeps. And these were all placed yesterday, okay? And just look at the size on these. We're buying up the 56, 50, 55, 50s. Here's a put block order, not as important, but notable, right? More for 2 weeks out, 1 week out on this 50, 57, 52 strike. There's more sweeps below that. I just wanted to talk about the largest ones. We got people buying these bets looking for this upside move. I think we'll probably see more headlines in relation to Twitter. There's a lot more optimism on the company because of Elon Musk's influence, right? This is a big deal. Tesla's a big deal. Elon Musk is a big deal. I think people are buying this up at that $50 range, looking for that move to 55 in the future. On the daily chart, if you look at Twitter, we have room not only to 54.88, but we really have room before we see significant supply, 55, and let's just say 58, right? 57.50, okay? So really supply at 55, supply at 57.50. We can definitely see this name shoot up, break out over that 53, head straight to that 57.50 on the next leg up, okay? And given the flow we've been seeing, and today there was no bearish flow, only bullish flow today, I think there is a lot of possibility. And one thing to note would be the RSI cool off here on the hourly. As you're seeing this drop, it's opening up the possibility for that upside move back towards the overbought on the RSI. So another thing to keep an eye on. So yeah, I think Twitter has some potential. We'll see. Maybe it just goes sideways and drifts back lower. But your stop loss for the long idea, at least mine, would be right on that 49.50. Just under $50 mark, because that's where they'd kind of chop out some longs before making that upside move if we do get it. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for you. Remember to stay focused, develop that bot mentality, which is a trading mentality, where you learn to eliminate your emotions so you can trade like a machine, guys. I'm out of here. Deuces.